Hello, good morning. Welcome to my channel. This is Jessica's channel. I am really excited to talk about this topic today because I think it's something that we all really need to hear, and it's really to trust yourself and believe that you are the best one to do it, to do your life, to do what you love because no one else knows but you. So it's about really having that confidence within yourself and really trusting God. When you trust God, you trust love, you trust yourself. And it's not about arrogance, it's not about knowing that you know everything, but it's truly residing in that foundation, in that rock, in that hard foundation of love, truth, honesty, and strength, and knowing that we get our strength through God, and that's what that means. So I'm going to talk about attachments in order for you to be free and to not be clung down to this world, and really you choosing what you believe in. And lastly, just some reflection, just are you being a good friend to yourself? So first and foremost is attachments. So attachments are belief systems, they're thought patterns that were instilled in you from either childhood, from where you grew up, from your family, your parents, from your surroundings. And we are a sponge up until the age 7 as children, and we just take everything in because we need to survive. We need to be able to survive in a tribe because we can't do things by ourselves. We can't cook for ourselves. We can't take care of ourselves. So it is it's embedded in our DNA and our nature to fit into our environment. So most of us do. It's very rare that children don't really pick up in their environment. Most do. So we learn all of our attachments from our surroundings, and we get programmed with these thoughts, these patterns, and that's why people think that they're not like their parents, but they're just like their parents, or they don't like something about their parents, but they behave just like their parents because they don't have that self-awareness or that compassion for their parents, and knowing that they did their best and that there was a reason why you chose your parents, because you chose your family, you chose the people you surround yourself with when you grew up, you chose your neighborhood, you along with God chose all those beautiful things. You as a soul, as a spirit, chose all those beautiful, beautiful things. So just knowing that attachments they're not bad, just understanding where they came from. Nothing is inherently good or bad. Everything you give meaning to. Everything has good things and bad things. We don't live in a duality world. It's not just black or white. There's good and bad and good. So attachments is really the stories that you're telling yourself. So this is why meditation and just any form of observation is really, really important, because it allows you to quiet your mind, and it allows you to see what's taking you away from the present moment, because whatever is taking you away from the present moment is truly what is taking up your currency, what is taking up your money, what is taking up your attention, your valuable energy. So really observing it and letting go, being comfortable with the feeling of letting go, letting thoughts go, and just say, oh, interesting that I'm thinking that. I can let that go. That's not me anymore. I don't believe in that. That's not true. It's not inspiring. It's not helpful. I can let it go. And you just let it go. And it really is that simple. And along with those attachments, it's about knowing that it's so important to be in the present moment and to really focus on what is in front of you. And when you do that, you're able to really see yourself fully and really get so much done. You get to really be your full authentic self in the now. You start to really see that your thoughts were just dragging you down and tying you down, and you get to be yourself fully, wholeheartedly right now, and you get to believe in yourself, and you get to try, and you get to do things, and you know that fear only means that you're breaking through past limitations, which is a blessing, which is so amazing. And in that same way, where attachments are beliefs, we know that they come from the mind. So it's important to not think throughout your day, to really just be at peace, be present, be here, just observe your thinking and connect with your breath. The next thing is, truly, are you being a friend to yourself? Are you being there for yourself? Are you being gentle and kind with yourself? Are you having compassion with yourself? And to really know that you are the best one to live this life for you. No one else can live it for you. You must live it for yourself, and that means trying, and it means failing. And you know that failing doesn't mean that you are somehow wrong, or that you're flawed, or that you were made poorly. It means that you are learning a new skill, and falling and getting back up is just a part of the process, and you owe it to yourself to give it your best and to focus on the effort, not the result, because the results are always going to come if you do what you love. But it's about you really focusing on what are you putting in, because we always get what we put in. Always. And it's really about knowing that and trusting yourself, trusting God in this beautiful process. And when I say trusting God, we know that God is love, and that life is love, that we are here because of consciousness, that our life that we want is always available to us. We just have to tune into it like an antenna. That station is always available. This life, there's only the present. And when you really understand that, and when you really start to see the world for the true love that it is, in a more loving sense, you're really able to see what a blessing every day is. And no, not every day is going to be perfect. You're going to have your challenges, but you know that those challenges strengthen you. So now you look forward to them. It's not about dreading them, but you look forward to them. So really understand that you can totally do this. You got this. And it's about really focusing on love and knowing that everything that comes your way is truly a blessing, and that it is here for your greatest good, and it's leading you to exactly where you want to be. You just need to let go of those attachments that you have to your old self, to the past, to a version of you that is no longer you. You get to change. You get to be a more true, loving you. You get to be more in the way that God created you. You get to be more God-like. You get to be your true self. I love the saying of, I think it was Leonardo da Vinci, where he said, it's not about adding, it's about removing the rocks, and the beautiful sculpture was already there. So that is so beautiful and so true. It's about removing all those things that you don't need, that God didn't create for you, and that this world did. And that's okay, because you needed to learn those things, and you chose to have those experiences. But now you're wise enough to know that you get to love yourself, and you get to be your best friend, and you get to walk with confidence, and you get to walk with love, and you get to show others and give others the permission to do so too. Because when you walk with love, and you walk with confidence, and you walk with so much self-love, you really love others. You really truly love others, because it's no longer about a competition. It's no longer about competing with this and that. It's really you just loving and knowing that there's room for all of us, and that we are all here. We're all trying to just shine our light and share love. And that's what you are going to do if you detach from old belief systems and really connect to that freedom of being yourself and being your authentic self. I hope that was helpful. I pray and I know that you will definitely feel that and connect to that. And I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. I will see you next time.